Hey everyone, Lane Wilkins. I'm back with a real quick video. I was thinking, I got a lesson with the Karate Princess here a little bit, so before she comes out, I was going to do a real quick, not really a lesson, but it could be. Yes, we'll call it a lesson. I want you to start thinking in terms of when we're working on our punches and stuff like that, right? Where we talked about getting quicker with this stuff and starting to work on speed, and we'll do some speed drills later. Threw my shoulder out yesterday, so I don't want to get it start hitting too hard. But I do want to cover some things real quick. Okay, so see if you can see Bob okay, and as well as me okay. So I'm in my fighting stance. Let's say we're in a hidden stance, right? We got a confrontation coming up. Hey man, no problems, no problems. I want you to start thinking in terms like this. So if I come in, you know me, I'm going to do an eye, guys. If I come in and poke me in the eye, I want you to start thinking one step or two steps ahead of everything that you do. This will help you start to get faster, right? Poke. My next one is going to be just a simple cross right into the cheekbone, right, or the nose, or the eye. And then look, I'm set up right now for a hook, right? So here goes my hook. Bam, hook right in the jaw. Remember we talked about hooks. Hooks set you up for another hook because you're already right in that position to throw that hook. I'm going to come in here instead of a hook. I'm going to throw an uppercut, okay? And then here, I've got a good thing. I'm coming right on top of that. I'm going to throw just a good cross right into the face. Bam. From here, maybe the hands are going up. I'm going to come down here to the chest and throw a reverse punch, okay? Start to get used to this because I want you to start thinking in terms of hitting, right? And just it being natural to start, because then you start speeding up. But if you think about, if you're really, when you're first starting to learn these things, it's very kind of rudimentary, right? It's one step, you got to think, and that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to do that. It'll take a while for this to start to sink in if they're really natural. But if you start to think about when you punch, where your next hand is, right? Bam. I just threw my hand back here for a hook, right? Now I'm here for an uppercut, okay? Now I'm here for a cross, for a reverse punch. Now I'm here for a cross, right? Now I can come here and grab the head and come in for a forearm smash, headbutt, right? Whatever. Start to think of those terms and start to speed that drill up, right? And then you can start really getting faster with those things. Hope that makes sense. It'll help. It'll help for you to start to speed up on your punching drills and stuff, okay? Just make sure that you start to, when you throw that punch, stop and see where your body's lined up, right? Throw the next one, stop and see where your body's lined up. And you'll start to feel like this rock'em sock'em robot, right? Boom, boom. And you start to do those types of things. But the reality is, you're starting to get more comfortable with that rhythm. And then you can speed that rhythm up, right? And then pretty soon you start to get pretty fast. And then that speed and velocity, and you start to hit harder and faster, right? And it's just a progression to speed those up. Hope that makes sense. Practice on those things. It's really important that you get good with your hands. I was thinking the other day, as I'm getting older, I was doing some kicks the other day, and they just don't work like they used to. The old hips are a bit tighter. I think that's why I'm more comfortable doing push kicks and snap kicks, because I'm not having to twist a lot. I did do a tornado kick today, and I was impressed with myself that I could actually still do that. So I got pretty amused at myself for doing that. But the reality is, when I'm trying to do roundhouse kicks and things like, my hips just don't work like they used to. But for punching and everything, they still works great. My push kicks still work good. So you'll find these things that feel comfortable with what you do. And like I said, you don't have to do everything that you're learning in these videos. There'll be certain things you're just like, I can't stand that technique. Don't use it. Put it away. Just put it in the back burner. Learn it so you know what it looks like, and if you ever need it, it's there. But concentrate on the things you like to do. Mine obviously is eye gouges, punches, headbutts. I like a lot of nasty up close fighting stuff, especially for the self-defense, because that's kind of what you're usually in. You're in this range when something happens, right? You're trying to get back, but the person's rushing you or whatever. So to me, I like that zone 1, zone 2 area to practice and to get good at, right? So hope that makes sense. Practice until I see you again. Take care and keep training.